So it's not enough that people will break into our cars overnight, break the windows, steal everything on the inside, steal the damn car. It's not enough that police officers chase us everywhere we go and they break up our meets and, they have us on their radar. And now they're even driving our cars. But in some cases, some people have taken it as far as to setting people up, going on dates with them, right? Females, setting them up, and then stealing their damn Dodge Charger Hellcat Redeye. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video for you guys. So as you can tell, I'm in the car. That makes this a car vlog. You already know how it's going down when I come around. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. First off, car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, and anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you are in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out, right? So let's talk about it. What am I talking about here? You see the intro, you say, Knockout, what the hell are you talking about? So for the past, 2 days here, and realistically speaking, if you knew about this situation before it went kind of viral, you would have known this has probably been going on for about a week and a half, maybe two. One of my homeboys, good friend of mine, in Charlotte, on the car scene, has a Hellcat Redeye Charger. Just got it. Hasn't even had it for a month. Clean ass car, 797 horsepower. You already know the deal, right? 200 miles an hour. I don't have to tell you because you know. Brand new Hellcat Redeye. Just ordered it, the whole nine. Only had it for not even a full month, not even a full 30 days. Long story short, he goes out with this young lady, right? And if you notice, I'm not going to mention her name. I'm not even going to mention her Instagram name. You're just going to have to assume as to who it is. If you've been online and you're in Charlotte or even North Carolina or you're on the Mopar sites, you know for a fact who this girl is. And I'm going to put up a blurred out picture of her, and then that should pretty much let you know who she is. But I'm not going to say her name or her Instagram name. But he goes out on the date with this chick after a big car meet or whatever in Charlotte, right? It's just them hanging out. They go out on a date or whatever, and he comes back to his place, and he's got her in the car with her or whatever. Long story short, 3 motherfuckers jump out. 3 niggas jump out and pull guns on him, pull guns on her, allegedly. I'm putting it in quotation marks. Pull guns on him, yank him out the car, steal the Hellcat Redeye. Based on what he was told by her, they pull guns on her too. They pull guns on him, so obviously it couldn't be a setup, right? We've seen that movie before, have we not? Pull guns on both of them, yank him out the car, take his Hellcat Redeye. The last time we saw that car, it was in Kings Mountain, North Carolina, basically on its way to Georgia to get probably chopped up and repainted and whatnot, because we've seen that before, right? So there's more details to this story. So this particular girl isn't just any woman, right? She's kind of big on Instagram. I think she's got like 75,000 followers, something like that. She also drives a Hellcat Redeye. She drives a Challenger. You would know this car a mile away. I'll put it to you like that. It's got more colors than a pack of Starburst. You know what I'm saying? You would know this car a mile away. Mind you, I'm not mentioning her name. I'm just kind of doing my best to dance around the issue. I don't want to she's not getting that kind of traction on my channel. But so somehow or another, her Hellcat gets stolen around the same time, and then she pops out with the new Hellcat Redeye Challenger, right? So 1 week, the brightest car in the world gets stolen in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? Because I don't think she's from Charlotte, but she happened to be in Charlotte at this time. Somehow or another, the brightest colored Challenger Hellcat Redeye gets stolen in Charlotte, and then within a week's time, you pop out with a brand new Hellcat Redeye Challenger. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been to a lot of dealerships, and I know a lot of stuff that's going on in Charlotte here, and to my knowledge, they don't just have Hellcat Redeyes just on chill like that, That's not the type of car that you can just go to the dealership and pick it up. It's not an RT, not even a narrow body Scat Pack, you know what I'm saying, or a GT or a V6. That's not the kind of car that you can just run up to the dealership, talk to somebody, and walk out with it. That's a specially ordered car. But somehow or another, she pops out with a brand new one within a week's time. A lot of people are looking at things like, okay, so you were involved in this situation with this guy when he got his shit stolen, and then somehow or another yours got stolen the following week, and then you pop out with a brand new red eye. A lot of questions there. Long story short, she's wanted in North Carolina for stealing people's cars and then being an accessory to vehicular theft, right? So it's not even that she was stealing the cars, but she was setting people up to get their cars stolen, right? And the most recent HELLCAT red eye that she posted was stolen as well. It wasn't hers. The one with the wrap and all that stuff, to my understanding, that was hers, but then she said that hers got quote unquote stolen. Interesting. And then she pops out with a brand new red eye, which was stolen as well. And then, like I said, my homeboy, who I guess they were messing around, his was stolen. She had everything to do with that. You know, that's a setup all day long. So you can already tell that on the way home from wherever they were, she was probably on the phone texting these three dudes or whatever the case like that. We're on our way back, so go ahead and get ready. Make it look good. Point the guns at me, yell at me, put your hands on me, make it look good, right? So his red eye was stolen. Hers was quote unquote stolen. Then she pops out with a brand new one. Well, it turns out it's not just Charlotte, North Carolina that she's doing this shit in. She's been doing this shit damn near from North Carolina to Florida to Georgia. She's basically been running schemes for quite some time, stealing HELLCATs. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like specifically her car of choice is red eyes, which because they're the most popular right now, and the demons don't really exist like that anymore. So she's been setting people up like crazy, getting their shit stolen, right? And she's on Instagram doing all this flexing and all this stuff, that and third, basically. And to my understanding, once she was, I guess, once the warrant was put out for her arrest in North Carolina, she decides to take off to Florida, and that's where they call her ass. And currently she is in a jail in Boca Raton, right? So from Charlotte, North Carolina to Boca Raton, Florida, she's in jail. They said that she was in a hair salon at the time that they nabbed her ass, right? And she's just been running game on dudes all down south for the most part, getting their shit stolen like that. Let's see here. They found her in Boca Raton, Florida. The same Dodge Challenger red eye that she had stolen was the same Challenger that she drove down with. When police ran up her and asked her how did she get the Challenger, she said that she paid $50,000 in cash for the vehicle to a friend. They asked her what's the friend's name. She couldn't tell them. $50,000 for a red eye? Who's selling a red eye for $50,000? Long story short, they issued a warrant for her arrest. Well, and they found out that she already had a warrant in North Carolina, and they booked her ass in jail, man. She was literally posting the stolen cars that she was stealing from people, right? And let's see here. She stated that she did not steal the vehicle herself, but did realize it was stolen. She confirmed that she personally added the dark wrap to the vehicle to disguise the appearance and placed the NC tag on it. So it looks like even the first car that she had, once again, if you know who I'm talking about and you've been to her page, you know this car a mile away, right? She wrapped it, put an NC tag on it. So apparently she was living in North Carolina at the time, and tried to disguise it, and then went to Instagram and got over 75,000 followers based on that stolen car. Stole two red eye Challengers, the most recent one that she posted on the gram, all black, and then she was instrumental in the stealing of my homeboy's Charger red eye that is now probably somewhere in Atlanta, Georgia, getting chopped up, or maybe red or black or silver or green, or having Atlanta Hawks sticker on the side of it, for all we know. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is the link that people are going to steal these damn cars. You can't trust anybody with these cars. One of my homeboys in Lane Hogs got his car broken into last week at a Moneybagg Yo concert up in Greensboro for A&T Homecoming. And they just ransacked this car, took everything that was in there. I encourage you guys, even for you guys that leave your cars in the garage, lock your glove compartment, because in his situation, they went through his glove compartment, got all of his registration information, which obviously has his name, date of birth, license number, and his address, so they could pop up on him at any time because they have that information. Lock your glove compartment, man, and make sure that you don't have anything just kind of loose in the car. Every time I park my car, I lock the glove compartment, and I have obviously nothing of value just on chill. But this is the length that people are going to steal these cars. You know, setting people up, going on dates with them, getting them banged and knocked over the head, guns pulled on them, stealing people's cars, rewrapping them, taking them to different states. Because that Challenger that she stole in Charlotte, she was damn sure taking to Florida to probably get it wrapped and throw a Florida tag on it so that nobody knows who it is or what it is. Just like she did with the first Challenger Redeye that she stole. And then it comes out, man, she was involved in like some porn stuff. She was doing some porn videos. She was just a wild person, man. But that's what I'm saying is, like, you work hard for your investment. You work hard for your automobile just for it to be stolen like that. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Because you went on the date with somebody who was scandalous, who was running games, who was running all kinds of, you know, stuff like that, tricks on dudes like that. You got to be careful with these cars because they're just not safe, you know? Dope ass cars to own. I'm not trying to sway anybody left or right as far as owning them is concerned. I'm not trading my car in for the world. You know, I'm not getting rid of it. I love it. Honestly, I love the attention that it draws. But at the same time, you got to be mindful that not all attention is good attention. And in this particular case, this is very bad attention. I mean, had my man had something on him and was able to protect himself, it could have been a deadly situation. For him, it was just a grab and go type deal. I think they may have hit him or something like that, or obviously put the gun to him. But for one, that's traumatizing mentally to begin with. And then two, it could have been a real physical situation to where somebody could have got really hurt, you know? And she was in on the whole thing, sitting in the passenger seat, probably crying and screaming, in on the whole thing. She knew exactly what was going on. She knew what time it is. She set up the whole damn play, you know? And apparently that's what she does, going up and down the eastern seaboard, or at least, you know, south for the most part, from North Carolina to Florida, stealing people's shit, hanging out with people, posting pictures, Instagram, all that stuff. Be careful who you let into your car. Be careful who knows that you own these cars. Be careful who's riding around with you in these cars. All of these Instagram motherfuckers and YouTube dudes that you see out here are not all legitimate. You know what I'm saying? People are doing anything and everything for clout nowadays, and it's getting dangerous and it's pathetic, honestly. Finally, she's caught, and I hope that all of the charges and everything just piles on top of her and she gets what she deserves. Because I can imagine going out with somebody and it turns out they had something to do with ultimately my car being stolen, and somebody pointing a gun at me. And, you know, it's the principle. Don't get me wrong, you're safe and sound, but 3 people just pointed a gun at me and then my car got stolen. I mean, that's something that would be a tough pill for me to swallow personally. I'm telling you guys this, you need to be careful who you associate with, especially you guys out there with the HELLCATs and the Redeyes. You are literally $100,000 target when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? For one, these cars are easy to break into, and two, they're really popular right now. All of your favorite rappers love them. That's just something that you guys need to be mindful of, is that all attention isn't good attention, and people are watching you. Trust me when I say that. You're posting your shit on the gram, they're watching you. When I do these videos, I'm careful about not releasing too much information, obviously about myself, where I live, so on and so forth. And it's just important. It's sad that it is that way, but it is that way, and it just has to, you just got to do better, you know? In this particular person's case, that was her hustle, was hustling dudes and scamming them and tricking them into probably taking her out to dinner and all this stuff. And then what do you get at the end of the night? You get 3 guns pointed at you, you get knocked over the motherfucking head, and then you get your car stolen. And we have not seen that HELLCAT Redeye since. And that car was stolen last week, if I'm not mistaken. That shit is probably in Georgia right now, getting wrapped and chopped up and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like that 392 that was involved with the Spot 'em Got 'em case, stolen in Atlanta, and then it ends up in Miami, Florida with a brand new color. You know what I'm saying? Calipers painted, brand new paint, and then just so happened to be involved in a damn shooting. Come on now. These cars get stolen. There's no telling what people do. But getting back to the original part of this story, this particular woman is behind bars at this point. And like I said, if you know who I'm talking about, then you should know I'm not going to put her name or her face anywhere in this video, because, you know, I'm just not doing that. I don't want to be involved in that whatsoever. But this shit happened in Charlotte, North Carolina, which makes it, you know, hits even closer to home. I put it to you like that. It hits home, because this is home for me. Just be careful out there, guys. These cars are still dangerous. They've always been dangerous. And just be careful what you do and who you do it with. Because when I tell you this, I mean this. People are watching you. They are watching your channel. They are watching your page. And they're damn sure watching that $100,000 muscle car that you're doing burnouts and slinging with. You know what I'm saying? And to my understanding, she's in the court system or behind bars right now just singing. I'm talking about telling names, all that stuff. Because apparently she had some affiliation with Mopars up in Maryland, and apparently she was tight with some dudes that was up there slinging and street racing and the whole nine. And apparently Maryland PD somehow or another has their hand in this as well, and they're asking her questions about who's doing what, who's hosting these meets, who's doing all the slinging. And like I said, if you knew what she looks like, you can tell a mile away. She's not built for prison. She's not built for jail. So 9 times out of 10, she's telling everything, pointing at YouTube channels, Instagram pages. It's him. Nope, he drives a Scat Pack wide body, not a narrow body. I seen him. I seen him do it. I got videos. So whoever she's affiliated with and is affiliated with her, they're going down as well. So once again, just be careful what you do, who you do it with, and how you do it, guys. As always, it's your boy Knockout 360. I will see you in the next one. Peace.